A new Bombshell report from Broadcom shows a significant switch away from large public cloud providers. So what does that mean for you and your business and your career? Let's talk about it. So welcome to the Cloud Computing Insider. This channel explores the ins and outs of cloud computing without an agenda or following into the narrative set by big tech marketing. We look at what works and what does not and the actual value of this technology in a balanced and information-forward way. If that interests you, please subscribe, like, and comment. I'm your host, David Linthicum, author, speaker, cloud and AI architect, top 10 cloud and AI influencer, B-list geek, and over-the-hill mountain biker. Let's get started. So this is a new report from Broadcom, and I'll go ahead and put the link in the description. It's interesting because it's basically validating what everybody is seeing in the market right now, and certainly what I've been seeing and screaming about on this show for a long period of time. So they have a private cloud outlook report, which is a 2025 report, and it provides an in-depth analysis of the shipping enterprise cloud strategies, focusing on the growing trend of workload repatriation from public to private cloud environments. So this was a study conducted by a Luminous market survey report, things like that, on behalf of Broadcom. And that's normally the way these go. And so what they do as an independent entity, they go out and survey the market and try to see what's going on in the space, and they report back and write a report about it. And those are interesting to me because in many cases, what we're seeing in the market and from these surveys is different than what the mainstream kind of tech press is reporting. And so it gets into the interest in terms of how we're going to find what is correct and what's not. And so this report surveyed 800 IT leaders globally, and they explore how the companies are embracing hybrid cloud models, meaning typically private and public cloud providers using them at the same time, and to balance performance control, cost efficiency, and security. So what we're seeing, as we've been screaming about on this YouTube channel for a long period of time, is obviously a desire to move to alternatives to the big hyperscalers. So cloud is growing, and it's still growing by a pretty good pace, but the growth in terms of what the hyperscalers are seeing, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, is typically not at the same pace of the market. So where are people going? They're going to alternative clouds. They're going to private clouds. They're going to managed service providers. They're going to co-location providers, and going even back to on-prem systems. And that's been a trend for about the last 5 years. Not a lot of people are discussing it, but it seems to be a huge shift in the market that no one really can deny at this point. And obviously, the use of this technology for different purposes on different platforms to get to an optimized cost advantage is really the objective here.